Dear everyone, wherever you are, whenever you are, colleagues, brothers, sisters, friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hi, everything. Last time we spoke about Ramadan and what Ramadan gives us. Ramadan ended maybe yesterday. How can we receive Eid, inshallah? Let us imagine that we receive Eid as this very wealthy individual. When he found the safes of his treasure is full with different goodness, different blessings, different rewards, because during Ramadan he or she was so obedient to Allah in their fasting, and they became like this good man or good woman who utilized every second in Ramadan to keep filling the safes of their treasure with all these good actions. So he will come out, or she will come out on the Eid day with what? With what I'm going to talk about today, actually about Eid. Many characteristics will approach. Many different energies, renewable energies, multiple energies, diverse energies in different directions. He or she will win the uns. The word uns in Arabic language, I don't know how can I translate it into English language. Yani to be very intimate, close to Allah. They, the slave and his or her Lord, will be so in a status of this kind of intimacy, of love, of dreaming together. This is actually the first thing we'll feel at the day of Eid, that we came out with this energy. Second point we got out of energy was actually new friends that we meet every day in the mosque. New angels that walk with us to protect us at night when we go to the mosque to pray and we come back, and when we read Quran, or when we listen to Quran, or when we listen to recitation, or when we listen to actually to classes, lessons, advices in the mosque. We come out with this energy with new things that we're doing. We never used to do it before. One of them is, number one, is going to the mosque regularly every day. Second one is praying Jama'ah. Quite often outside Ramadan we don't pray Jama'ah in the mosque. Number three is praying the tahajjud, whether in the mosque, individual as or a group. Number four is i'tikaf in the last days of Ramadan. Number five is to complete the Quran, recitation of the Quran once or twice or three times. Sometimes people make it 10 times or more. Number five, listening to advices and in the mosque. Number seven is mixing with people and showing them the best of our manner, because this came from the treasures that we have in our hearts. Number eight is to look deeply into the meaning of the Quran and the magnificence of the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in ourselves and the surrounding. Number nine challenge is how can we maintain the atmosphere of Ramadan after Ramadan in our houses and in our relationship with our relatives, our neighbors, our friends, and. Number 10 is our souls were flying high when we were listening to the stories of the great companion of the Prophet ﷺ, of the great prophets and messengers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we were dreaming to be amongst them at their time. Number 11, we feel that we have been born again or reborn again, because Ramadan has charged us So became different individuals at the time of Eid with this energy, renewable energy, multiple energy, and new characteristics that we got in Ramadan, who are newly born Muslims. Number 12 is we will be the people who have the upper hand. Allah used to fill our treasure, our safes with treasure, but now from this treasure we have to give out to other people. After Ramadan, we have to keep guiding the people as Allah has guided us during Ramadan. After Ramadan, we have to be forgiving the people and forgiving their mistakes after Allah has been forgiving all our mistakes during Ramadan. Number 15 or 16, we have to cover up the mistakes or the sins of our brothers and sisters, because Allah has covered us, for us, our mistakes and sins during the month of Ramadan. Number 16, to visit our relatives, especially from our mothers, our grandparents, our aunties, our uncles, our nephews, our nieces, and. Number 16 or 17, to be very keen to have this very good relationship with our neighbors, with our friends, with our colleagues, with our relatives. Number 18 or 19 is thanking those who taught us in the primary school, in the secondary school, in the university, and so on, and thanking the friends of our parents and connecting with them, because this makes our parents happy and good. But the last and not least is to implement the different pillars or principles of the social message of Khadija. What is this social message of Khadija? Is when the Prophet ﷺ came back to her after Angel Jibreel alayhi salam came to him in the Ghar Hira and he revealed the Quran to him, he was in a state of shock. Muhammad, read. He said, I can't read. Read, I can't read. Read, I can't read. And he started to reveal Quran of him. He never saw the angel before. So he was shocked and he came back running to whom? To the house, to the supporter, to the friend, to the colleague, to the wife. And they're telling her what he told her. I was afraid for myself. She told them, Allah, no. Allah will never ever let you down, Ya Muhammad. And she laid the principles of Khadija. 7 principles. 7 principles. The first one is you connect and communicate with your rahim. Tasl al-rahim. Second one is you are always trustworthy, saying the truth. Third one is you support the weak ones. Fourth one is to empower the people who cannot earn their living. Fifth one is you are very generous to your guests. Number 6, you are supporting the people who are having disasters. Number 7 is to addi al-amana. Addi al-amana is actually fulfill your duty towards Allah and towards the community. Let me say it again and again and again. And this is for everyone. This is for everyone, brothers and sisters. I'm just using my body language to keep you focused. Just please hold on. What we call it, the message, the social message of Khadija for the humanitarian and social workers, based on 7 principles. First principle is for your family and for a small family or big family, which is to be looking after them. Silat al-Rahim. Number 2 in the principles of your work with the community as a social worker or humanitarian worker is to be honest and trustworthy and saying the truth. That's why Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was called As-Sadiq al-Amin before Islam. That's what he told them. Number 3 is Tahmil al-Kal, and this is the one to support the one who cannot earn his living. Al-Da'if, to keep supporting him and there. Number 4 is Tuksib al-Ma'doom. Yani, this is a community work. You are responsible for empowering the weak, the poor, the orphan, and the widows. And this is what we call it nowadays, empowerment. Empowerment mentioned, community empowerment mentioned by Khadija 1445 years ago. Number 5 is you be very generous with anybody to come to you, whether he is Muslim or she is Muslims or not. She said, be generous. You were generous with everyone. She did not mention Khadija as a wise, learned woman. From her experience, you are generous to everybody. Number 6, supporting people when they are tested by disaster. Lost their businesses, lost their families, lost everything. Number 7 is always fulfill your duty towards Allah, toward the community, and toward your family. These 7 principles, I called it the message of social responsibility of Khadija. Listen to her. Before Cambridge, or Oxford, or Harvard, or Glasgow, or London universities came out, or Cairo University, others. Khadija's message of social responsibility. That's what she told Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Actually, and the Quran was revealed to him in Ramadan by Jibreel alayhi salam. And she supported him actually and told him, no, whoever amongst us, male and female, young or old, black or white, short or tall, African or European, American or Asian, Latin American or from some parts, different parts of the world, if you want to adhere to the social community work or to the humanitarian and developmental work, you have to adhere to the 7 principles of the social message of Khadija. May Allah be pleased with her. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن تبعهم. And this is what we take out from Ramadan and to spend from the first day of Eid till the first day of Ramadan afterwards. جزاكم الله خير والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.